anime could have been one of the greatest animes within spring and summer. But no, all we get is the worst demon fights, the worst sword fights ever animated, period. Alright, there's some scenes here that they didn't even animate. They were like, you know what, let's just make it into a panel and then just scale on it like a B-roll. It's just so disappointing because this anime, like I said, it could have been one of the greats. Sword of the Demon Hunter, Kijin Gentosho. This anime is has had 24 episodes, so they've had a lot of time building their characters, building the setting, making the world, world building, all the lore, the background, the jump skips. They had so much going for them, and they had a beautiful first episode and a two episode long first episode. It was 1 hour long episode, and it was just beautiful. We had the most dramatic storyline in episode 1, and there's just so much drama. You can just feel the passion in episode 1. You can just feel that this anime was gonna go places. It had so much potential. It could have been better than Demon Slayer, honestly. Like, these fights, this is an anime based on a character named Jinta, who is pretty much becomes a demon and sets out to destroy all demons. You know what I'm saying? In a adventure built on passion, due to the fact that his sister was pretty much a demon to begin with, and she ended up destroying everything he loved, everything he knew, his identity, if you will. And so here we have this fight. And then the last episode wasn't that great either. This is episode 22 we're talking about here. This fight right here, just look at this fight, guys. This is just so disappointing. Look, there's no shading, everything looks blocky, look at his face. Look at his face, man. There's no contrast in it. There's there's nothing here that I can just be happy about or proud of. No, we've went from one of the best masterpieces of an episode 1 leading up to episode 22. Look at his toes. He has no toes. What are those? Those are stubs. I don't know what the fuck that is. What is that? Look at his sandals. What's going on here? This anime could have been great. This anime could have been the best. It had, if they gave it the animation that they gave episode 1. I think they put all the budget on episode 1. If they gave it the Demon Slayer treatment, I think this anime would have just exploded. If they gave it the Demon Slayer, let's see what company this made the animation here. Okay, producers is Manachi Big Group Promotions. Sentai Filmworks. What is going on here, guys? What is Sentai Filmworks doing to this anime? What is it doing? It's definitely not doing it justice. It's definitely not, putting in the budget within this anime. Look, they even made damn, they made such good animes, only to flop this one. Why this one? Is there something going on? Like, holy shit, they have so much experience making animes. But Sentai Filmworks is the licensor, and the studios is Yokohama Animation. What is this? Why are you doing this to this anime? What is going on? Let's see here. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Studio. There's the anime. Kijin Gentosho. 7.3. That's actually very generous for the community to give it a 7.3 out of 10. Given all the faults, maybe they haven't seen all the episodes yet. And the seiyus weren't that bad either. You know what I'm saying? They have some pretty good lineup as seiyus. Uda Reina being a really good one. All the rest, like Hariyama Sori. Bro, they had such a good lineup of seiyus. They had the story. They had the episode 1. This shit was trending for a minute, only for them to just throw it on the wayside. That's just how it feels. I don't know what is going on. But this ain't it, man. You know, this is just one of those animes where I'm just like, damn. Maybe wait for the Blu-rays. I don't know. It might save it. Maybe they may never get a Blu-ray. I mean, if they hemorrhage a shitload of money, I'm guessing they're not gonna give it the Blu-ray treatment. You know, it doesn't feel like every anime gets a Blu-ray. But this would have been. This is just a tragedy, honestly. This is honestly the most tragic animation I've ever seen. This is the most disappointing animation ever. Look at his eyes! Look at his fucking eyes! What is that? What is going on here? Bro, this is just, there's just no going back from this. There's just no going back from this terrible animation. Big Groove, Mainichi Broadcasting System, all these parent companies, you know, they really did this anime wrong. They didn't do it justice. You know, it is what it is. But here, this like even in I believe like episode 20, I had one of the best fights, one of the most emotional, the most glorious, you know, backstory. You know, it's just one of those episodes where it's like, damn, it really would have hit hard, but no, they flopped the animation of that too. And so it was just so hard for me to focus on the fight itself, on the lore itself, all the background. You know, there was like a sad storyline going on where the dude was portrayed by the one that he loved, and the one he loved only did it because her whole entire village was being held hostage. You know what I'm saying? When your village and your family are being held hostage and all they want to do is kill your husband, you know, obviously she had her hands tied and had to make the decision to like, all right, then you can have him, just don't kill the rest of my family and the village. You know, imagine having that, you know, that responsibility to make the decision, well, kill everyone on the left side, or on the right side you just kill one guy. And so to see this animation style is just the saddest shit I've ever seen. If you're still watching this anime, just somebody just let me know what is going on. You know, it's not in the news. Like, I don't think it's in the news. I haven't read any news about Perry or whatever the fuck is animating this anime. Is there something going on? Did they get fired? Did they have another fire, you know, in the building? Not enough workers, or did it just are just working on too many animes at too many times? It doesn't feel like it. It feels like this studio didn't have a lot of animes. Maybe not. Overall though, it's just sad to see. This is the saddest state I've ever seen in an anime. Period. Oh my god. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we going to do? Tell me, drop in the comments if you're still watching this shit.